something that's a little different this weekend. The Maltz Museum is showcasing more than 60 never-before-seen items from survivors of the Holocaust. David had a chance to check it out. Here it is.
Dolly Fisher, I always enjoy coming to the Maltz Museum. Never know what I'm going to encounter. And this is very special. It's called Stories of Survivors.
Stories of Survival, Object, Image, Memory.
See, that's why I couldn't remember all of it. But I got to tell you something. When I heard about this, I was trying to imagine what it was going to be. And it's so much more. I can't believe you step in the Maltz Museum, and this is a true journey, isn't it?
We are really grateful to have this piece of history with us. These are 60-plus objects that have survived the Holocaust and other genocides, brought to America by immigrants from these countries.
It's amazing, too. You see the pictures on the wall, you see pictures of items, and there's text. What's the text around the items?
So each of the photographs have been taken by documentarian photographer Jim Lomison, and the exhibit itself is curated by Ariel Weininger from the Illinois Holocaust Museum. And they've paired the object itself with this photograph, and then on the photograph they've asked either the original owner or the second or third generation owners to document what the object means.
What we see right now is the wallet that has a bullet hole in it.
That's right.
Which is incredible. So you see the picture on the wall, and you see the writing around it, which really, it does something to your head. It really tells you a story, but then to see the real object there, it's almost like the object talks to you then.
I love the way you said that. Yeah, the object has a life to itself, and it begs the question, what would you carry? If you had one object to take with you in the middle of the night when you were asked to flee your home or possibly even your country, what would you take?
Yeah. You would think, something valuable, but one person's idea of value is somebody else's, it's something of love, maybe like the dominoes.
Oh, sure. That's a great story. That's from Baghdad, and that gentleman had taken this set of toy dominoes because it reminded him of a time he knew he would never see again, which was his friends and playing and being young in an environment that he considered home. He knew that he wasn't ever going to have that with those people again, and so those dominoes reminded him of a piece of his past.
That's unbelievable. And she said Baghdad right now, right? So this just isn't about the Holocaust. This is a whole lot more.
Oh, sure. This exhibit represents the Holocaust in many European countries, but also Syria, Rwanda, Bosnia, and others.
So many great stories here. I mean, it's mind-blowing. What would you say, 60-some?
Over 60 objects.
It seems like so much more because the stories are so strong and so vivid, made so vivid. And this one, it's hard for me to even talk about, the little girl's dresses.
Oh, you're going to bring tears to my eyes just bringing it up. I can barely walk by it without feeling a pang in my stomach. I don't know that any parent could. The two dresses are blood-stained from the Rwandan genocide, and the mother saved the girl's dresses out of a mass grave.
One of the interesting things to me is the fact that, this is in the 1930s, the 1940s. I mean, we've got something represented here that goes just several years ago.
Oh, sure, absolutely. We have airline tickets from a young man who's now a PhD candidate, but those tickets represented his freedom and his ability to thrive in a new world.
Stories of Survival here at the Maltz Museum. And what should we tell them about hours and when they can come?
Sure, we're open Wednesday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the exhibition is socially distanced. Local Clevelanders can upload their own personal objects or artifacts that carry meaning for them. And with their story, it can become included in the exhibition here. And we've seen many visitors come and sit on the bench and watch this video of our local stories, and that's a really incredible way to see what's happening in Cleveland and who our community members are.
And you know what? It's on Richmond Road. It's between Cedar and Chagrin, so it's easy to find off at 271. And there are other things in the museum, but I'll tell you what, you just stop and read a couple of these, you'll want to read them all. There's 60 of them. It's going to be a great visit. It's really, really impressive. Thank you.
I'm so glad you were here with us today. Thank you.
So if you would like to visit the Stories of Survival exhibit, it is at the Maltz Museum now through February 27th. It does include general admission. You could check out the Maltz Museum on their website for more information.